Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I got a big update here for you from Castles. Their free-to-play option and expansion, that basically the Royal Banquet expansion has dropped. It is now available if you want to do free-to-play for Castles just to test it out, or if you're already a player and you just want to add that additional element to the game. It is now live. What we're going to do in this video today is we're going to walk you through it. Basically, how do you get there? How do you play? Overall gameplay experience and what to expect as you're going through there. Plus, at the end of this, we're going to go ahead and have a giveaway. So what you're going to do is you're going to first of all go to Castles, castlesnft.io. There will be a link in the description down below. And this is the screen that you're going to see. Has the news, has all the different elements of the game, and you'll see a new option up here called free to play. Go ahead and click on the free play. It's going to take you here. The first time you're going to see this, and we're going to walk through this together for the first time. I've obviously been through the AMAs. I've done a separate video on this to give you an idea as far as what's coming. But this is actually my first time walking through it also, so we'll do it together. All right, let's go ahead and jump in here. You can see from here, you're going to be able to get free tokens. You're going to get packs, which are power-ups, which will give you additional rewards. But in order to even get started with the free-to-play, you have to go ahead and click on Start to get your Squire and your faction. So we'll go ahead and click on Start. I'll hit Approve, and we'll wait patiently because it's got to verify. And there we go. We are in here. It says, congratulations, you have joined. All right, like I said, there we go. Had to refresh. Once you refresh, you'll see that I am part of the Moon fraction or faction. I'm not sure what faction that is. So we'll just take a look through here pretty quickly. You see that I am Squire Power 50. I can go ahead and claim, which will give me a 50 token, 50 M source. And I do have to remind you that this is quote unquote free to play, which means you're not going to get rich from it, but it is going to give you really a starting point, so you can test it out. You can start earning M source. At the end, there's seasons, so at the end of every season, there's going to be rewards for those that play, and depending on your Squire power. So there's a chance that you can win lands. I think they're going to be lands. We'll see what happens when it's actually the end of the season. But I think those end of season rewards or prizes will give you options to really start getting into the paid version of the Castles game, which I think is fantastic. It is as of August, it is my #1 ranked game. I play it every day, so I really like it. And this is just a great option. And as I was talking, I just saw that my faction is Nightshade. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and play. All right, once you're in here and you have your squire and your faction, there's going to be two critical things that you're going to have. So you have the section here where you can go ahead and claim your rewards every 8 hours, and then you can claim a free pack every certain amount of hours plus some additional packs depending on the rewards that you have available. And basically the price is going to double on this. That's one thing I wanted to highlight. So right now it's every 300, which does take a few days to get. But as you raise your power, you get more and more rewards every time you play. How do you raise your power? Well, you need to use these power-ups. They have it from the abundant level, which gives you the lowest amount of rewards, all the way up to the epic level, which gives you the highest amount of rewards. And just a little sneak peek for the giveaway, what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be giving away 5 of these. We've teamed up with the Castles folks, and we are going to go ahead and give 5 of these away. And I'll tell you at the end of the video how you do that. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you one as an example in the video. And the reason the faction is important and the reason I highlighted that is when you open these packs, you're going to get items. You're going to get 5 power up items from different factions, whether it's your own, which is in my case is Nightshade, or any of the other 2 types of factions that are available. You can only use the power-ups that are for your faction alone. And then you can go ahead and trade the rest of them that you want to get rid of. The factions are only good for 1 season. Didn't quite say how long the seasons are. I'm assuming a month in that range. Not 100% sure. But in season 2, my faction will change. It's completely random. You cannot change it prior to that. So at least for the rest of season 1, I'm going to be the Nightshade. So let's go ahead and test this out. I'm going to click on claim, and I'm going to wait a second because it's going to go ahead and claim my every 8-hour rewards. So I'm going to wait here. And then what you're going to see is my balance has updated. So what it's going to do is it's going to add 50 MSource, and it's going to add 50 of the token, the banquet token. In order to see that, you go ahead and refresh, and there you go. Mine has updated. So when I get to 300 of the banquet token, that'll allow me to buy an extra pack. But for the sake of this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my free pack. And every time you claim every 8 hours, you also can claim a quote unquote free pack. You do have to pay for the minting fee, which is part of the standard uh, um, wax. So you basically need to have the CPU and RAM in there in order to do this. It does tell you that there is a minting fee. You see this quantity, it's going to cost me 0.6. So technically the entire banquet expansion is not free to play. The entire banquet is low entry point, but this portion right here is free to play, and you can build it up over time and really earn that way. So from now I went ahead and I got the pack. So I'm going to have to go over, and it actually opens the pack for you. That's interesting. So it doesn't go over here to your atomic hublet. The results do, but you don't have to actually open it over here. So you can see I actually got a tea. I got a bread. I did have the epic cake already. And then down here for the other factions, I got some teas, a number of teas, and then that is it. So I got mostly abundant items, which is normal. But I was able to get at least one common bread. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each of them, and I'm going to power up the rewards so you can see what my Squire power goes up to. And I'm not sure if this will change right away, but we'll see that. So let's go ahead and power up with the abundant. And it is asking me to authenticate, so we'll authenticate. And then I'll do the refresh just so we can see it. And you can see the abundant only takes you up by 1. What about the common? What does the common take you up by? Let's check that out. Give it a second because it is authenticating. There we go. And then you'll see basically your rewards match up with your Squire power. So you saw the common actually took me up by 5 additional ones. So and you can see now my rewards are 56 banquet tokens and 56 MSource. Now let's talk about the giveaway itself. Interesting. Let's go ahead and refresh. There we go. Now it's back in here. As I mentioned before, I'm going to go ahead and give away 5 cakes. In order to be eligible for the 5 cakes, what you need to do, there's a number of different steps. First of all, you got to log in and figure out your faction. Again, there will be a link in the description below. You go through that simple process where you go to the Castles website, you link up your Wax wallet, you go to free to play, and you press start. That'll give you your faction. Second, you're going to want to go over to my Discord, which there will be a link in the description below. And you verify, go through the normal verification process. If you've already been verified, then just go to the giveaway channel. We'll go ahead and we're going to do a giveaway for 5 of these. So there'll be 5 of them available. It's going to be a 2-day timer. So if you're watching this right after I drop it, you're good to go. And then after the 5 days, what you're going to have to do is you're going to give me your faction ID, basically the faction that you're in your Wax wallet if you're a winner, and then I'll send that over to the Castles folks, and they'll go ahead and distribute these cakes to your account, making sure that you get the right faction. So let's go ahead and see how much the power up is for the epic. Go ahead and click on that. I should look at here. It's going to be a total of 25 Squire power. So we'll go ahead and approve that. And so it's going to bring me up quite a bit. In theory, if I wasn't doing a video, I should have done these power-ups before I did my claim, but it is what it is. I wanted to show you in the video itself. So you can go ahead and click on refresh, and you see my power is now 81, and I'm getting 81 in rewards. So you continue to build up and build up and build up, and soon you'll be able to buy after a little bit of building up, you'll be able to buy extra packs every single time. So you can build up even faster, and eventually you can buy multiple packs and continue to power up. That's why they have the doubling in there, because they understand people are going to get to the point where they can buy multiple packs every 8 hours. And there you go. What are my thoughts of this? Um, it's I like it. I like the quote unquote free to play. Again, remember this part's the full free to play. This, if you add the packs, it makes it a lower entry type of paying process. You can go ahead and you can sell these on the market to get additional wax if you need to, especially the ones that are not for your faction. And then you can go ahead and just continue to play and build up with these seasonal rewards and really make it an entry point into the game. Please let me know down below if you like this. Remember the giveaway. You got to jump over to the Discord and make sure that you go ahead and click in there. The other thing I did want to note is if you have friends that do not have wax wallets yet, uh, the Castles team, within reason, is going through and sponsoring people to get their wax wallet because it does cost a little bit of wax in order to go ahead and start playing it. Jump into the Discord; they'll be happy to sponsor you, so you can get a wax wallet as long as you're going to play the free-to-play version of the game. They're not going to give you a whole bunch. You basically can't just go out there and spam a whole bunch of alternate accounts and do it. They're not going to sponsor that, but they will do one-offs if you're actually going to play the game itself. So go ahead and check out the Discord. I'll have their Discord link in the description down below. I am back. There is actually one thing that I did miss. Something I think is pretty critical as far as the rewards go. I did mention the end of season rewards. I thought it was going to be certain things. It actually is some pretty cool items. First of all, before I go there, you can go ahead and see the leaderboards. Go for each individual players, the builders, which are different factions, and so forth. But the key things, especially for those of you, if I can get back to it, those of you that are really looking to get in the game, and some of you that are looking for the rewards, the season ends in 63 days. So I thought it was a month, but it's actually 63 days. So keep that in mind. So you have plenty of time to work through this. In addition, the cool thing is the rewards, and they are awesome rewards. There are a lot better rewards than I had initially expected. So let's go ahead and quick take a look through the rewards. They have a bunch of hero packs that are available, a bunch of land packs. This is really how you get in there. They're even giving away castles and barons. That is huge, especially for a quote unquote free to play option. So at the end of 63 days or 64 days, you have the chance to win some of these. Obviously, you have to continue to play. You have to continue to boost up your squire, so you rank in there. But they do give you a chance, and it's close to what 300, 400 rewards that they're giving away, even and everything from a farm all the way up to a castle. So some great rewards here to keep an eye out. Definitely worth checking out. So I wanted to add that. Apologize for putting that here at the end. I didn't quite see it. Like I said, I walked through this at the same time you did for the first time. So I hope you all have a fantastic day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.